there, too high on Coniglio. The orange Sharon footballs representing the emergency services as they come in, and Coniglio kicks the first goal of this game. Johannesson, plenty of space to use his speed and skills by foot. Hawkins on the shoelaces, couldn't quite get hold of it. Umpire lets it go. Moore was desperate in underneath. Quick handball come out, Tucker to heads there, and opportunity here once again for Cameron. Cameron's able to goal, and it's a quick start for the All-Stars. Couldn't reel it in. Again, light set, just getting boot to ball, advanced it. High footy, Sicily in front, should mark, off hands, the dangerous bets in the pocket, had a couple of nibbles at it, got it working in the right direction. Magnificent handball from Hawkins it was. Got it there to Isaac Smith, he finishes.
Marked on the line. Mills sends it out, but only momentarily. Saar, he can wind up off the left boot. Found again. Fourth in Sydney's best and fairest last year. 82 games, 120 goals, and he finds himself surrounded by stars and stands up with a great goal.
Off the Lynch hands, Shepherd almost threw it out. Dangerfield is the danger, gives it off to Whitfield. Whitfield around the right boot, he will find Papley. One hand low, one high, giving him really good control of the footy. Kick of 40, coming back, looking good. How about that? You're right, Nick. One from each side. Big opportunity here for the Vicks. Neil was the mopper. Handball spills in turn to Higgins. Through the middle of the ground they go. Boak's got it. Handball over the top to the smooth-moving Kelly. Beautiful presentation. Dusty, can he turn Shepherd around? Inside out. The snapping ball. The superstar, Dusty Martin.
Got some space, and it's dangerous when Hill gets it in space. This is what he can create. Back in the middle with Luke Bruce, they were former teammates. He gets it deep. Oh, and he just didn't get the timing right. It's not over yet. He goes by hand instead to Hawkins. There's class everywhere. Yo didn't get it, but Jack certainly did. And the All-Stars are back in front. Tucked it under the arm. Kept them guessing for a while that it's a direct kick, but the All-Stars seem to have it covered. Not for long. Cameron back to Sloane. Off to Martin again for his second. He's got it. Dusty's got two. He loves the big stages.
Probably not all that sure who they should be barracking for, but perhaps individuals tonight in a lot of cases. Off hands it comes. Papley again, who's been dangerous up there, got one along the ground, and as easy as that, Gresham is able to level it up again.
Had options deep. Revolt wants it down there, and he bets. Was ready to launch again. Fisted away. Stays in play. High set-up kick from Lockie Neal. Even better than that. It's gone through for an amazing goal.
Moon's loving his own bartending work there.
I think he was very happy with his own technique as the kick goes forward from Pendlebury. They're going to lift a couple of the Vicks, and this man, Bontempelli, has been quiet until now. He makes a little roar. And he gives it plenty to the middle. Revolt will think about flying. He stayed down as Fife went for it. Walters, look at his hands again. Electrifying stuff, gets it back. It's slow, it's into the 50. Eddie having a field day, pops it over to Weller. And the open goal was there for all to see, and Lockie saw it and puts it right through the middle.
Pendlebury, Laird had a little bit of a retrieval attempt then when he initially handballed. Strong tackle by Jeremy Cameron on Brodie Smith. Picked up here on this occasion by the Victorian players in Kelly, and Kelly this time kicks his second consecutive goal. And the Vicks have kicked 4 of the last 5.
And they can continue on. An important fist just to get the ball. Sicily got Revolt out of the way. Charlie Cameron went to work in the pocket, and Revolt bounces back up, and they are absolutely dominating at the moment, the All-Stars.
And as Roo said, it's got to go to the more senior guys. Just need to stand up a little bit.
Nice set, tries to rectify. Isaac's capable from there. He's pumped it up, Isaac Smith, and kicked a long, long goal.
Out wide, loose players everywhere here. Sloane back inside. Good ball comes to Green. Green pulls it back inside, looking for Martin. Protected the drop zone on Tui by just getting a hand on him. Plays on, centering ball.
Now they come with a rush. Toby Green, back from Lloyd to the Bont. Neat little step. He almost got through, but almost isn't good enough. The Bont and Patrick Cripps together, and Cripps wins this little battle. And didn't he enjoy that?
He enjoyed it, and Bont didn't like it either.
No.
You wouldn't.
In a lot of ways, because that's about the difference at the moment. Edwards, here's Cameron. Betts wanting it long, and he goes over the top. Lysette free at the back, was it? It was. No, it was Hawkins. Spills to Hill. He can run. He can canter into an open goal. Wants the short way home. Goes for the all-or-nothing kick. Martin beautifully picked up. Tried the little don't argue. Gave it dubiously to Dangerfield. It finishes with Papley. And a good goal for the Vicks.
Dropped off a bit this quarter as well. We've seen a couple of good ones, but overall the numbers are down. Oh, Pendles goes for a torp, and he's given it plenty. Watch out, Dusty's at the back. It didn't quite arrive. Boak, they line up again. Quick snap from Cameron. It's a good snap. And the Vicks are still coming.
Here is Boak, the man Rui just spoke of. Bontempelli with a pulverising tackle on Cripps. Well, Cripps will get the free.
So here's Bont trying to...
That was definitely payback.
Yeah.
You saw who it was. Didn't matter if he had the ball or not. Drove him into the ground.
Threatened so much. Looks like the Bont wants to have a big last quarter. Just got a bit outplayed a couple of times by Cripps. He hasn't seen the end of that yet. As Green kicks deep, and Papley's having a night out. Shall out a handball, which he does to Pendlebury. The Vicks gaining some momentum through the middle. Whitfield took his time to try and hit the target, and he's used to doing that. Toby Green pops up, and Victoria can go back in front. Both teams over 100 already. And Toby Green steers it through, and the Vicks are back in front of Marvel Stadium. They gather off half-back again, and now the spread takes place. Moore charging out of defence, had options galore through the middle. Pendlebury, a lovely attacking handball to Sard. One more to Sloane, and over the top again. Bont this time went by hand. Sard kept on running. The Vicks are turning it on. It's a display finished off by Toby Green. It's McRae, the Bulldog. Off to Hurley, the Pendlebury, bit of a handball clinic here. Green waited and eventually goes with the short stuff. That's effective as well. Tom Papley can go home with 5 goals as Victoria have triumphed in the State of Origin. And Tom Papley, who kicked their first goal, kicks their last. It's been a wonderful night, no matter who you barrack for, whether you're here in a Hawthorn jumper or you support any of the 18 clubs. What we've done tonight, what the football community's done, is support everyone around Australia, and they've done it well.